And we're live. So this is your boy EJ from Leeds, UK all day, coming with the donkey punch on the next two fights that have been announced. Now, obviously, you know that your boy EJ here is a busy man. I'm not the Michael Burke of the boxing YouTube business. I'm not here to break the latest stories. I'm not here to stay up till 12:30 at night just to do a podcast for 10 minutes to say that, I don't know, there's a latest Dillian White suggestion. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. For example, yeah? I'm just the guy who brings the critique. I bring my opinion. I bring my 10 pence worth in an entertaining fashion. And let's see what you guys think. So get ready to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell for notifications, please. Okay, so I don't need to announce it. The big news is two fights, two big heavyweight fights. This is a heavyweight show. And obviously it's called Donkey Punch because the reason is because I don't think everything. A donkey punch is a punch to the back of the head. Yeah. So at the end of the day, this is how I feel. This is my punch to the back of the head back to the LDBC people, because at the end of the day, I think they're all conning the public, and there's agendas going on here that people aren't really fully aware of, and I'm here to break the conspiracies and to break them down and analyze things. I'm an analyzer. Yeah, I have a PhD in analytical combat psychology. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, I've got a PhD in this kind of thing. Yeah, so let's just go through the two fights. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay, so Fury versus Otto Wallin, September 14th, Las Vegas. Can't remember the venue. It's not the MGM though. Somewhere else. Now for me, it's another bum fight for Fury. I mean, I've just been looking up this Wallin guy. He's a southpaw, 6'5", so he's well matched for Fury. 6'9", he's a bit shorter, so it's going to be a nice fight for him. Still have similar reach. He's 20 fights, 13 KOs, which suggests to me he's not got a very good knockout ratio. You're not dealing with an Wallin Joshua here. You're not dealing with a big puncher. You're not dealing with a guy who's going to knock you clean out. There's no risk of that here. So for me, for Fury, this is another very, very low risk fight, like the Schwartz fight, to build his profile in America while he rides his gravy train, which is what he's doing till he's going to retire, take bum fights. Eventually, Wilder and Fury, even if AJ loses to Ruiz, he's going to have to face him at some point, or they can never go down as being the best. And that's what really it's about, boxing, your legacy. People talk about Mike Tyson now, and they still call him the champ. Yeah, Mike Tyson had endorsement Coca-Cola sponsorships. He had McDonald's sponsorships. My man was the first megastar in boxing. He my hero growing up. Everybody, I was a little boy. I was about 8 years old, and I used to watch Mike Tyson on TV, just running through people. Not just running through people; he was just invincible. There was a game called Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I used to play that, And when people are making computer games about a guy, yeah, that means that they're top end athletes, like Tiger Woods level, and this kind of thing. People are making computer games about a guy. That means they're effing famous. Okay, and they've got a legacy, and that was before he even retired. That game came out before he even went to prison. That's how mega famous he was in such a short space of time. So that's a great in my eyes. He's never gonna go. He's always gonna be remembered. His legacy is set in stone. Now, Wilder, Fury fans, can you say the same about your guys? Now, yeah, I'm an AJ fanboy. You can say that because I have a theory. Yeah, Wilder didn't want any parts of the Joshua fight. Fact, they tried to make it, and he just wouldn't sign it for whatever reason. Fury didn't want any parts of Joshua. Fact, turned down a 60-40 split. Yeah. I mean, what kind of a guy? I mean, it's like Fury wants to fight, but will only fight for money that's out of this world. What they don't understand is Joshua, right? He's a cash cow, yeah. He's an athlete. He's on and off the pitch, you know, out in and outside of the ring. He looks the part. You never see Joshua in wearing these big chains that say Andy Ruiz on or whatever, or you know these. You see Wilder with it after he's had a facial and he's just been all pruned and primped and make-upped and you know had his little hillbilly goatee beard. To sort of like, you know, trimmed and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and his gold chain and all this. You never see Anthony Joshua dressed like that. He's always dressed in his tracksuits. He's a sportsman. He's an icon. He's a role model. You know, this is what they don't understand. Fury, Ruiz, all these kind of people. To get AJ money, you have to be the AJ guy. You can't beat AJ, yeah? And then Ruiz thinks that he can beat AJ. Now, he's that AJ guy. He's, you know, do you know what I mean? He thinks he's now on his level because he beat him. But what he doesn't understand is my theory, and what I said in my first podcast is that was a fix. The fix was in on that fight. Because who else? We've just gone through it. We've just analysed it. Who else was he going to fight? So Eddie at the Ern Hearn thought, I know what we'll do. We'll create this phenomenon that is Andy Ruiz. We'll make this Rocky story. And then we'll do a rematch. And it will be mega. And we'll be even more rich. And we'll mug Andy Ruiz off and he doesn't even know it. We'll spank him, you naughty, naughty boy. Just like he did to get to the guy on the barbershop thing. Pulled his trousers down on live TV and said, you naughty, naughty boy. You naughty, naughty boy. This guy spends half his life giving me a hard time. And every time he comes to interview me, I pull his trousers down and spank him, you naughty, naughty boy. That's what's going to happen to Andy Ruiz. So that fight is lined up in Saudi Arabia on the 7th of December. And it's been given the deadest name ever for the match. It should have just been called Redemption. Yeah? Redemption's powerful, people. Everybody wants a chance to redeem themselves about something in their life. Yeah? Everybody wants a chance of redemption. To put it right. To go back and put it right. To right what they did wrong. Whether you're a boxer, whether you're a salesman, whether you're a plumber. Yeah? Everybody wants a piece of redemption. So there you go, Hearn. Yeah, it's a bit of free promotional advice. Clash of the Dunes, dead name. Redemption, sick name. You want more pay-per-views? Change it to Redemption now. Get effing Clash of the Dunes off it now. Because nobody wants to see that. It sounds like it's from Star Wars. Yeah? Well, it sounds like they're going to be fighting in a sinking sand desert pit or something like that, or a sand pit or a sandcastle. Yeah? Clash of the Dunes is a dead name. Anyway, that aside, let's just talk about the fight. So, I think that the fix was in December to create this mega rematch. You just heard it from Ern Hearn. And the reason why I use a squirrel mask for Ern Hearn is because he's just, you want to make money, you go with him. Yeah? He will store the money in his cheeks. That's all he does, just like squirrels. Store things, gerbils and all that. Rodents. Store things in their cheeks. That's why Ern Hearn's a squirrel. Yeah? In case you wondered why. Yeah? But, so the fight. Nobody wanted parts of the AJ fight. Fact. Ruiz did. Ruiz got a lottery ticket. They changed his life for him. And the only way that he would sign... Now get this, people. Yeah, because this is facts. I've been following it for weeks. This is factual, yeah? I've been following it for weeks, but not wanting to do a podcast because I've been wanting to get my facts straight before I said anything. Okay? The reason why it's been taking so long for this rematch to be signed is because Ruiz is not wanting to sign that contract. No way. He didn't want to sign it. First of all, he's been getting threats on Instagram saying that he's going to get his chain snatched off his neck if he comes to the UK, which I thought was pretty funny. Yeah, because it's a ridiculous thing to do, get a chain with your initials on it just because you won a boxing match. It's just a ridiculous thing to do. I just think it's like the actions of a man who's never had a penny in his life and just has no class or whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, that's just it. If that's the way the man is, that's the way the cloth's cut. You know what I mean? It's just my opinion. Again, you know what I mean? It's not right, it's not wrong, it's just an opinion. So don't take it too seriously, people. Yeah. So he's been fluffed up like a nice Christmas turkey ready to get carved up on the 7th by AJ. A nice trim looking AJ, because Mr. AJ coming in weighing in at 260 and 250 and all this kind of thing is too heavy, man. You're not a bodybuilder. It's a boxing match, not a weightlifting competition. Yeah. If you want to be greasy, if you want to be slick, if you want to be ruthless, and I want to see that menacing AJ again, you need to lose 15 pounds, pal. Trust me, because you're too heavy. You don't look like a boxer, and you're gonna get lactic acid building up in them muscles. You're gonna get gassed so much faster with that build. You need to shed some pounds, pal. Yeah. And I'm an AJ lover. You know what I mean? I am and I'm not. You know what I mean? I like him, yeah, because he's earning and he's a nice guy. He's always pleasant. You know what I mean? He's a good role model for kids and stuff like that. He keeps his you know, he handles his business. You know what I mean? He does the AJ thing well, yeah. But he's also got the skills in the ring. I believe he has the skills in the ring. But McCrackhead, he'll never get rid of McCrackhead, yeah. So what they need to do is bring in people, which he said in a Sky Sports interview is an option they're definitely going to look into. And he mentioned George Foreman. Now, personally, I'd like to see Tyson and Foreman in his camp, because McCrackhead needs some help. And I'd like to see Joshua going forward like Tyson with that head movement, with that. You know, he's not built like him. He's a lot taller than Tyson was, but he could definitely incorporate some of that into his fighting. There's things that need to be added into his boxing thing. I DM'd Anthony Joshua and told him this. I said, you need more boxing people in your team. You need to F off all you tennis coaches and all you people just on rinsing your money out, yeah? All these nutritionists and football coaches and basketball coaches and all these nutrition, wankers who think they know what they're talking about. If they knew what they were talking about, they wouldn't put you in a boxing match at that effing weight, would they? They wouldn't do that. So you need to sort. Yeah, he looks like he's fixing up as well. I've seen his recent pictures, and he's trimmed right down. Yeah, he looks like a boxer, not a bodybuilder now. So this is all very good to see. And all I see from Ruiz's camp is him loving life as a champion. Fair enough. He'll never get this chance again, you see, and I think he knows that. He knows that. And the only reason why he would put pen to paper is if it was nowhere near the UK. Yeah. But I think he's screwed himself, because what happens is this. He goes, Saudi Arabia is not like the US. So he's in for a culture shock. Andrew Ruiz has never travelled to Saudi Arabia to fight before. He's never been to Saudi Arabia before. Yeah. I'm telling you this because I've researched it. He's never been to Saudi Arabia before. He doesn't know what it's going to be like. Joshua spends every Christmas in Dubai with his family. He knows the culture. He understands it. This is why Hearn and Joshua, they're not dumb. They're not stupid people. They've arranged this there for a reason. Joshua might have a camp there, a gym already set up, done. You know what I mean? And he's already familiar with it. He's already got a base in Dubai. So really, for him, it's home turf in a way. In a way, he's got a slight advantage there, which is good. I think it's all good. Any advantages is good. Small margins and all that. You get me? Yeah. So I think my prediction is Fury will run through his opponent in 2 rounds and stop him like he did Schwartz, because he's a bum. Yeah. Just like Fury, really. You're a bum, in my opinion. And also, my prediction for the Joshua rematch is he's going to run through him in devastating fashion. It's going to be a good fight. Andrew Ruiz has got a lot of heart, and he's going to not surrender easily. But just watch what happens on December 7th. I can't wait for it. It's like one of them. I don't like wishing time away, but it's like one of them things where it's sort of like, can't wait for it. You're looking forward to a date. Do you know what I mean? A certain date. So I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm just more satisfied that the fight's been made, because that fat little greedy Ruiz, was not going to put pen to paper for anything less than a massive amount of money. Think about it. He'll never get a fight this big again. Ever. Ever. You tell me when Anthony Ruiz, after this AJ Ruiz match, will bill a fight like another headline like this. You tell me who knew against. Yeah? Never going to get a fight this big again, whether he wins or loses, ever. So he knows that this is his last chance of cashing in. Yeah? So, put 2 and 2 together, people. Yeah? And my theory is that you'll see that there's a little bit of method behind a slight bit of madness. Okay? Now, maybe my theories are complete bullshit, and let's say Ruiz did genuinely beat him and he was a better man on the night, and he gave him the work, which he did. Really, he was there for us all to see. He got the work. AJ got the work. Yeah, didn't expect it. Now, if you gave him the work, why didn't he fight him in the UK? It should have been really one over there, one in the UK, and then if you want to go to Dubai to do a finalizer, go to Dubai and do a final. You want to go to Mexico? Go to Mexico. You want to, what I mean? Go and get exotic then, for me. But for me, this is just bullshit. The fact that AJ's had to bend over just so Fat Ruiz will sign a contract for the amount of money that he's happy with, yeah, in a neutral ground. Yeah, they've had to respect his wishes when he got picked from a list of people to get granted a lottery ticket. For me, I just think he's muggy.com. He's taking the piss. Yeah? He got gifted. He got a gift given with love. And now he's just taking the piss and being greedy. And I don't like greed. I hate to see greed. No one likes to see greed, do they? Really. It's not a nice characteristic in somebody, greed, I don't think. It's, and Andrew Ruiz is a greed. He's money cheat. Money. They say when you get money, that's when you can find out a lot about what a person's really like, yeah? Now, look how Andy Ruiz has changed from before he fought Joshua. He was sucking his toes. Oh, sorry. I can't find my sneakers back. Oh, AJ, please give me the opportunity. Please, $50 million. Snickers. My speed, my movement, my combination. Meh. Yeah. So, you were sucking his toes, and then after you beat him, you're saying he's a robot and he can't box after he's just granted giving you money to secure the next 2 generations of your family, you ungrateful fat knacker. Sorry. I tell it. I know what I know, yeah? And that's muggy.com. And I'm sure you'll all agree with me. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. That's muggy.com. He's a wanker. Yeah? For me, that's a dickhead. That's what dickheads do. Ungrateful dickheads. And ungrateful dickheads need putting in their place. Yeah? Like my man on Barbershop, what Eddie Hearn did to him. That, can I just say, was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And Eddie Hearn is a certified legend, yeah, for saying what he said to that guy. It's all on YouTube. Just look up Eddie Hearn Punk's Barbershop thread. Yeah, just put that into YouTube. Yeah, it's funny as... Seriously, it's really funny. So, yeah. Anything else? I mean, there's been a few... again, Lennox, a la hater, a la nationality switcher, back to Canadian... American even now. He's switched to an American citizen, I think now. He's made a few more snipey remarks. One aimed at Joshua, saying, and I quote, he said, "So, Lennox, where would you like to see this rematch, ideally?" And he went, "Mexico, baby." And he said, "Why?" And he goes, "This is the first Mexican heavyweight champion. Why not? Why not?" And this guy's meant to be British. This guy is supposed to be rooting for the British guys, yeah? What kind of a Don says, go fight in Mexico? And that's where it should be. Let's celebrate Andy Ruiz beating AJ. What a hater, yeah? Then he's tweeted something about PEDs, gloves, and all this kind of thing. Why can't you just go back to the old-fashioned way where none of us did this? It was about your pride and your legacy and all this kind of thing. It's fair, you got a little bit of a point in there, but the PED thing's definitely aimed at Dillian White. You know what I mean? He's just a next level certified hater. And Lennox Lewis winds me up, but never mind. Yeah, I won't lose any sleep over it, believe me. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think to this Fury fight. Let me know what you think to the Ruiz AJ rematch venue. Let me know what you think to the outcome. Let me know what you think to my suspicions on my theories. I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered. Like I say, it's just theories and it's just opinions and it's just a bit of fun. So I'm bringing you the latest news, a little bit of fun, a few impressions. I mean, we can't leave without doing a Wilder, yeah? Oh, man. Please, WBC, don't put me in anybody that can punch. Please, WBC. Oh, a dibbly-doo if a damned if I know. Please don't put me in there with anybody who will give me a KO. Oh, my God. I'm going to suck my big toe in Alabama. Yeah? Oh, my God. Oh, please, WBC, don't put me in there with anybody remotely dangerous. Please. I'm the longest reigning WBC champion in history. I'm Deontay Wilder. If I took PEDs, if I took performance-enhancing drugs with my speed, my power, I'll end up killing somebody. We risk our lives every time we get in that ring. So, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't resist it. I love doing Deontay Wilder. So, yeah, you've been donkey punched, yeah? Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications. And leave your comments below, please. Thanks a lot.